welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a quick review about the Part 2 trailer for Revelations, which I'm kind of excited for. I want to see how a lot of things get resolved. We're going to watch the trailer and I'm going to pause at parts and talk about it, but just some of the things I said about the previous one. Hoping for some resolutions between, for Duncan in particular, between him and the King, and him and Tila, and obviously Tila and Adam. Didn't think Orko was necessarily dead because they didn't actually show him die. It was just a big explosion and who knew what happened. And Andrea being the next man-at-arms. And I think there's something actually in the trailer that shows this.
We want to lead an ordered universe. Some grand architecture holding it all together. But alas, after all these years, I finally know the real secret of Grayskull. There is only power. And now, I have the power.
This is a new era. As the new sorceress, the bumbling idiocies of the past will no longer be tolerated.
The only way we can stop this sorceress is with another sorceress.
If we want...
Yeah, so all of a sudden Tila knows how to use her magic that she's been basically saying that she didn't want any part of. Now it looks like there's King Randor and maybe the Queen? Tila and Andrea. And Cringer. But obviously you see Adam. Oh! He stabbed me in the chest! I got better. But, you know, Evil Lyn looked kind of interesting in the Evil Sorceress. And I'll be interested to see it because there was a lot of bumbling in the 80s cartoon. How that plays out for the second part.
Want to live? We're going to have to fight.
If I can tap into the power, I can stop her.
I was wondering if she can tap into the power, she's just gonna all of a sudden know how to do it. I mean, hopefully there's some interaction between her and the sorceress, and I don't know, maybe starts her down this path or something. But something. There's gotta be something. Not just okay. I know how to do it.
Soon, all of Eternia will remember this historic moment when...
The battle scene's pretty darn neat.
What are we laughing at?
See, the sword is just the conduit. But the spark, that was always me.
No.
By the power of Grayskull!
The power is mine alone. Why did it answer his call?
Which that part's pretty neat. Just you see, oh, what, you thought it was all about the sword? No. The sword was just an extension for what Adam could do. But the part, you know, Skeletor's laughing. He's like, what are we laughing at? And he's just like, oh, you're so wrong. You were so busy occupied with this one thing and could never have even contemplated this other thing.
Citizens of Eternia, we're in dire need of your help.
There's nothing to live for.
In this part, Scareglow is obviously there. So when Orko, you hear the voiceover with Orko and the ribbons, you say, oh, okay, that's not great. But then you see something that you would think you would see with Man-at-Arms, where his armor comes up and the weapon comes out. Adria has that, so if Adria became the next Man-at-Arms, like I thought she might, because she was really tech savvy in the first part, so it would make sense. You know, and it's not something that she just fell into. She's obviously been doing it for a bit.
Will we all return?
I mean, the fight scene.
Thank you for being my daughter.
So you see a little bit of, there's somewhat of a resolution between Duncan and Tila, but you know, how does that take place is what I'm interested in. And you know, is there actually some apologies that happen? Like, you know what, my grief, I was overrun with grief and I couldn't let it go, and you know, but I'm sorry I acted that way and treated you this way.
You need to be something greater.
Look at the sky.
So what she's gonna look like as the sorceress, if that's what actually happens, will be neat to see. Or maybe we'll get something that looks similar to the goddess from the comics.
All hope is gone. Everything will...
Adam
Find safe positions.
gets the sword back,
Oh, there's one.
or a sword
Behind me.
of power or something. Or is that part saving that for the end? That's awesome. That was great. I really enjoyed that. November 23rd. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of neat stuff gonna happen with that. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely, I have those reservations, but it's it's something that, even though I had my issues with it, I still kind of enjoyed for what it was. I mean, I like the extra stuff being done with He-Man and the Master of the Universe. I enjoyed the more kid show and the totally different branch that it took. So I'm hoping that this will make up for some of the previous episodes and hopefully some more understanding of why things happened the way they were, because there was a pretty big gap between what was it, the first episode and then what started in the second episode. So looking forward to it. Hope everyone can enjoy it, and if it's what you want and what you like. But for the power of Grayskull, let's have some fun.